information on the 1951 Hearse. Hey, it's almost there. This is becoming one of my favorite cars. Now, individuals ask me all the time, what's your favorite car to restore? And favorite is not in the sense of, you know, what make and model it was. I like them all. But it's a favorite in the sense it challenged us. It's a favorite in the sense that it pushed us. And the client gave us the opportunity to kind of fight back, to kind of push with this car. And so we really got it in our spirit. I got it in my mind of what I wanted to do. And I realized very early what I wanted to do was recreate the car. This is one I wanted to re-envision. Didn't want to put it back exactly like it was. I wanted to re-envision it as a hearse that can be a conversational piece, a hearse that could remain a historical reference for how the car was in 1951, which is consistent with the direction that the Petit family desired. But I wanted to upgrade and make sure we put quality in every piece of the car. And one example of that, knock on wood somebody, one example of that was they had in this car, it had a plywood with a film over the top. And the film mimicked a hue of wood. So what we wanted to do, we said we're going to go back and we're going to put some oak in there. So we put oak in here and we're going to stain it. And so that's just an example of what we're doing behind the bills on some of these details that you may not see. I mean, this entire coach, the interior of it, we built it out all original, all new, real excited about. There's a center console that sits there and you'll see that it's all built out, completely new, fresh wood. We're gonna stain it because the old one was covered in fabric. I didn't want to cover it in fabric. I didn't want, you know how you can do a little too much. You know, sometimes you see individuals and they just got on too much jewelry. I mean, maybe one or two, but you got 2 on every finger. 10 fingers and you got 20 pieces of jewelry on your hand or something like that. And so we didn't want to go too far. We didn't want to overdress the car. You know, we didn't want to go to a cookout with a tuxedo on either. So we didn't want to overdress the car and we didn't want to underdress the car. We didn't want to go to church with a bathing suit on. So we wanted to let this car fit and be proper and have a prestige that represents its time period of 1951. So on the material, we use 4 different types of material. One is a flat material. One is a perforated material that really gives it a nice depth. Another one is cloth. And then we even put some velour curtains in here, you know, some velvet curtains in here. So this car really has a lot going on. It's going to have a lot of workmanship. You know, good ingredients will make a good cake. And here we have great ingredients. And the end result will be spectacular.